started this adventure back in 2021 in January, right in the middle of a pandemic, right in the middle of a poor economic environment in our community. The whole reason that we got started with this thing is there was this little grocery store right near where we lived at that had been a staple in the community for generations. And that had to close down, unfortunately, and so we just saw it as an opportunity. You know, we had been working from home for several months at that point because of the pandemic, and I think the pandemic, if it taught us anything, it's had people looking for a simpler time, looking for things that brought them back to happy memories or good times in their life. And this little store had just been a fixture in our childhood. It was the place that everyone would go to get ice cream when they were out riding their bicycles, or get something cold to drink, or go get a sandwich. And so we just hated to see that go away. And so we talked and we decided, hey, let's give it a shot. And so that's what led us to the idea of trying to open the general store.
I think that's what's cool about our model too, is it's not cookie cutter. So we can go with what the needs are. So if we have folks come and they want something a step above what can be found at other places, we can provide that. As far as with the property, we've had folks approach us, so we've not had to go out and look for opportunities and business partners. In essence, they came to us because of what we're doing here in the community.
If you would have told me that this little store would do what it's doing, not only looking at it successfully from a business operation, but what it's doing for this community and for this county, I would have laughed in your face. I never in a million years dreamed that this little store would bring in the folks that it's brought in. We knew we didn't want to operate exactly how the previous owner had operated. We wanted to have those basic needs, the bread and the milk, the soft drinks. We wanted to have ice cream, and we wanted to continue to have the sandwiches and the deli meat. We wanted to be able to provide those essential items to the community, but at the same time, we knew that we didn't want to operate solely as that. We wanted to really take on a new look, a new brand, and that's why we went with the name The General Store. And that was what we wanted to kind of go with, the old idea of the general store that was a one-stop shop for everybody. But at the same time, we knew tourism was really growing in our community. We work heavily with Backroads of Appalachia, and we are really good friends with those folks. And so we knew what they were trying to do, and we felt like that we could play a key part in that. So when we decided to develop our business, we wanted to do so in a way that would become almost a tourist destination for those groups coming into the area. And we decided, in addition to offering all those basic things, we wanted to really focus on Kentucky. We wanted to focus on what made us unique in Appalachia. And so what we did is we sought it to become a Kentucky Proud business. And we did that relatively quickly because of the vast number of Kentucky Proud items that we have in stock. And so we really try to focus on things that are made, produced, or created right here in Kentucky, in particular in Appalachia. So at this point, we have been running strictly off of Facebook when it comes to an online presence. And that has worked great. You know, my background is in marketing communications. I have a master's degree from Morehead State University in that. And so I know the role that social media plays. You know, because of our website, folks are seeing us from everywhere. We have shipped things all the way from California to Florida to up north. We have tried to, folks have messaged us and say, hey, can you send me that book, or can you send me that t-shirt? And we always try to make that happen. But we're very thankful for our partnership with SOAR and what they have been able to do for us as far as help us to build an online presence with a website. It's going to be launching really soon. So we're very excited about that, and that's going to really give us the opportunity for e-commerce. And we're hoping to bring on some additional staff who that's going to be their role, is to be able to kind of manage that, package those things, ship those things, so we can even build a greater online presence. Just Kentucky in general has so many resources for folks wanting to open small businesses. Call SOAR, call the Small Business Development Office, because there are resources out there that can help you get started. They can help answer questions. They can help walk through your business model and your plan and talk those things through. They can provide website development, as they're working with us now on. But there's so many opportunities out there in Kentucky to open a small business. I always, kind of my little motto has always been, and you'll see me post this on social media at different times, but there's so much going on in Kentucky. We have the views, the mountains, the beauty that we have here is second to none. And so tourism is really starting to pick up in Kentucky, especially in Appalachia and Eastern Kentucky. And the fact of the matter is, you can join the movement or you can hinder the progress. And so I would encourage those folks to definitely to find your resources and to not alienate yourself and think you're going to be the biggest, the best that there is, because it takes, you always heard it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a community to build a small business.